Well, welcome back everybody. Been away for a while. Been busy cutting wood. Got the four-wheeler all ready. I'm still not done. I got about, I don't know, 4 trailer loads to go. Got my splitter there. Four-wheeler set up, but I've been working on the sleds. There's the old Custom 2. And all I'm going to do today is try to get the hood on that and get that all cleaned up. But everything else, I adjusted the belt and got the carburetor fixed. Working on the speedometer and the tack. And get the hood on it and be pretty much done. Gotta get that out and start getting it cleaned. We got the Scorpion Sidewinder out of the trailer and it's running. And this has got to be cleaned up. Front end's got to be aligned and the skis got to be painted. And I've got some ski skins. You can see those blue things there. They go in the bottom of the skis, or plastic things. But got the snowblower out. Been messing with it. Got a tire that keeps going flat on me. So anyway, we put some of this stuff in it called tire eject. And the problem with it is it's the bead that's leaking. And it's hard for that stuff to get around to the bead. So I was watching Musty One video that he had, and he said that sometimes you can seat the seal or the bead by whacking the outside of the tire with a sledgehammer. So what I did is sprayed some purple power stuff that foams up around the edge where you can see where it was leaking, and I just kept beating it on it with that maul up there in the back of the maul, and along with that tire eject I got about 9 ounces or 8 ounces, no 9 ounces in there of that stuff. So that's pretty good stuff. It'll seal it. But anyway, the reason I brought you here today is to show you what's going on with the 36. And you can see the wheels. I dug them out. They were back in the corner. Way back. Let me see if I can zoom in there. Back in that corner there. They had them piled up. Anyway, this about a month ago I went through and I cleaned everything out and cleaned up the loft up there too, just to see what I had and where everything was at again. And anyway, I pulled the tires. They had the old tires and rim on these rims. So I pulled those off. And show you, I unwrapped some of the new tires. Here's one I got hidden back in here behind. I asked the guy at the tire shop, I said, how do you get these things to spread apart? And you know, because they were just tight together, the beads. And he says, well, you put a tube in there, like what I did. He said, blow that tube up and let them sit for a while. He said, then they'll take a set like that, and then they're a lot easier to get on. So those are the brand new tires that will be going on that particular rims that I've got. So I got the rims off, and here's the rims. I got 5 of them. They're all sandblasted, and they were a mess. Really, really rusty. There's some of them, I don't know if you can see the pitting on it. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Some of them, there's 1 or 2 that wasn't too bad. That one there was pretty good. That one there's not too bad. This one here is pretty pitted. And that bottom one, there was actually a few spots where it had rusted through. And when he sandblasted, he blew through it. Just pinholes. So each one of these rims or these wheels get tubes. So, you know, it's not a big deal. So I took some JB Weld, filled it in, sanded it down, and it'll be good. So now, what we're going to do is I just finished blowing all the sandblasting dust off of it. And we're going to shoot it with some reducer, which is this stuff right here. And had this stuff forever, but it works really good for cleaning up the gun, and it takes the oil and stuff off. Actually, I could probably use some of this. This is actually wax and grease remover. I probably ought to use that. just throw it in the gun, and I'm going to squirt the outside, the front and back of these wheels, and just the whole wheel itself. Squirt them down, and then let them dry. And tomorrow it's supposed to be about 60 degrees and sunny. You can see right now it's kind of gloomy. It's still raining out. About 50 degrees, but anyway, tomorrow will be 60. So we're going to throw a coat of black epoxy primer all over them. Hopefully I have enough that I can get these coated, and then we'll set them aside till spring, and or when it'll probably be spring, and it gets warmer, and we'll get the color on them. I haven't quite decided the color. I'm thinking of a don't know what year Lincoln it was. A friend of mine had a really nice Lincoln Continental, and it was light yellow, and I really liked it. And anyway, it's a cream colored type yellow, but anyway, that's kind of the color I want to go with it. And I'm going to put that on, paint the wheels, and the truck itself will be painted that color, the body, and then the fenders will be painted a dark brown of some sort. So that's kind of the plan. Frame's back here, buried. It's put away for the winter. But what I'm going to do, since I found this guy that sandblasts, I'm going to dig that out in the spring and get all that junk off of it. I'm going to haul it over to him. I'm going to have him sandblast the whole frame, the rear axle and springs, and then I can get it back here, and I've got some KBS paint, and I'm going to paint on it by brush. And we'll just paint that all up and get that all sealed. And anyway, the back axle will come off eventually, and you know, that'll be gone through. But anyway, that's another project for another day. So that's all I got for now. So I'll catch you up a little bit what's going on in my world. And anyway, I'll get you back tomorrow, and we'll take some more video of these wheels. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.